Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, here to bring you guys a midweek recap. So this week so far has been such an odd week. We've had crypto running crazy. We've had stocks like Nvda becoming the third most valuable company on the US market. We've had some choppy days. We've had SPY hitting highs and then dropping off, selling off. We've had a lot of different things happening this week. So we're going to dive into that today. Of course, as you guys know, the first thing you guys need to do is drop a thumbs up, show some appreciation on this video. And then, of course, we're going to get into it. So where do we start? I think we start with Nvidia, to be honest. We could start with earnings plays. We could start with Nvidia. We could start with crypto. We're going to start with Nvidia. Nvidia passes Alphabet. It is now the third most valuable US company. Is this stock going to actually stop? Is this stock actually going to stop? So I believe, I know only Apple and Microsoft will be more valuable than Nvidia right now. Let's see what Nvidia's market cap is. 1.83 trillion in comparison to Google's 1.82 million, I believe, or 1.81 million. Trillion. Yeah, 1.82 trillion. And Nvidia, 1.83 trillion now. I don't know, guys. I don't understand how this stock is doing it. I mean, I know AI is big. I know AI is important. But let's be honest, it's the third largest company in America now. And it's past Google, it's past Amazon, it's past some big companies. And if you think about it, AI is really changing the game. AI is changing the game. Nvidia have their graphics processing units, and those are in high demand, as we all know. They're being used in AI. But can this stock continue to go higher? This stock is on a rampage. What did it even do today? 2% today, 739. RSI is at 85, 86. It's way too high. This stock has been exploding. I don't understand if this can continue. I don't think it can continue. But listen, earnings next week, February 21st, that's going to be a huge day. And one thing to note is, when these stocks are in a rampage, you always wonder how high can they go. The thing is, you should never count them out. Because stocks like SMCI have done similar. It's up another $17 after hours. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't count these stocks out. They're just going to keep going and keep going. I mean, eventually they will pull back. But look, just less than 2 months ago, this stock was sitting at $290. It is now about to it's going to touch $900 tomorrow. It's going to touch $900. It just jumps up like $90 a day at this point. Some of these stocks are on a rampage. And I mean, if you look at today was not a nice day in regards to trading. SPY, look at those. Back-to-back dojis, one above the moving average on the daily, one below the moving average. If you look at the 15-minute chart, you can see that we pushed up, broke down, pushed up to the end of the day. Yesterday, sold off, pushed up, bearish, and then end of the day bullish. Very strange day, kind of choppy days. QQQ as well. Market's kind of been, let's say, not completely consolidating, but it's been staying in a little bit of a channel now. QQQ, similar story. Weird price action, gapping down overnight, gapping up overnight, pushing up. It's been weird. It's been very strange. So yeah, market kind of been consolidating today, yesterday, if you count the 2 days together. We haven't really had a clear direction, showed us really bearish or bullish over the last couple of days. I mean, to the end of today, to the end of yesterday, you start to see a clear pattern, but it's not been, the usual breakouts or breakdowns that we would like to see. But either way, you trade what you see. That's what part of being a trader is. And you just got to keep looking at the news, see what moves are being made, see what's happening overall in the market, and then you can kind of decide what you want to do based on that. I also wanted to check out the Nasdaq100. Sorry, I think I just realized I said Nasdaq 100 at 17,000, 18,000. Not exactly what I want to see. But hey, if you check the daily chart out, you'll see it's just putting on back because it's been on a crazy bullish run and just putting on back to the moving average before pushing higher. Since we checked out some of the blue chip stocks, since we checked out some futures, let's also check out some crypto. Bitcoin finally broke 50,000. And we held above 50,000 and we're almost at 52,000. So my short-term price target for Bitcoin is 63K. But if we're going to talk about price targets, let's look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is now 2,700. Kathy Woods thinks this is going to hit 170,000 by 2030, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 6 years to hit 170,000. Crypto is booming. I like that. I want it to continue running. It's helping me out, especially my crypto portfolio. That's looking nice, and I'm happy to see Bitcoin up at 52K and Ethereum back almost at 3K. That's really nice as well. Can we get back to the 4.1K of 2021? 4.7K of 2021. Who knows? I think soon enough we'll be there. First, we've got to break that 3.5K, and then we should be looking good. But in my opinion, short term, within the next 18 months or so, Ethereum, I don't see how this doesn't get to 10K. We're going to keep our eyes on it. We're going to keep our eyes on crypto overall. But hey, if you're not in crypto yet, you've not bought any crypto, definitely go take a look at Ethereum, Bitcoin. Your altcoins are flying as well. Go have a look. Set yourself up with a Trust Wallet, Phantom Wallet. Get on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all of that stuff. Make sure you do that as well. Back to the stocks though. I did want to talk about a few stocks that have reported earnings as of late. Let's start with Lyft. Lyft jumped up 35%. The funny thing with Lyft is, right, obviously their direct competitor is Uber, and Uber's been thriving recently. The funny thing with Lyft is it gapped up 30%, right, and CFO was on the phone while not knowing that some earnings release had been reported, but it was like a mistake in their earnings report. So he's on the phone, he's not known, he's not realizing that there's some mistake in the numbers or whatever. I don't know if that's the only thing that tampered with the stock price, but I do know it did have an effect. So it's funny, some kind of bloopers like that, when those happen. But it's nice to see Lyft back up to $16. We're going to push for 20 and 25, I believe. I'm going to put a line here. That was not the line I wanted. Need a horizontal. Here, kind of double topped here. 18 and then I think 20 is next. Also, UPST, that reported earnings. UPST has been bearish though. Dropped 20%. It's been bearish. I think I said it in the last video. UPST and Airbnb, those are bearish stocks when it comes to earnings as of late. And they were not looking good. Consolidated, broke down. Pick up the 4-hour chart. Okay, we're seeing pretty much a doji start to, have been formed and another one starting to form back to back. So keep your eyes out on that. Not really liking UPST or Airbnb right now. Before I go into Nike, let me just show you Airbnb. Look at the price actually, nasty wicks on the 4-hour. Airbnb slowly broke down, but actually it's holding steady. So it could be a nice buying opportunity for long-term shares. Then like I said, I want to go to Nike. I want to show you the daily chart. We had a doji yesterday. Don't know why my computer's spazzing. Puts on Apple again. So doji inside this candle. We're still steadily uptrending. Moving average is crossing to the upside. Looks like an outside bar right there. Is it? If you go to the weekly, you see the double outside week. And Nike, I'm expecting it to run back up to 120 soon enough. Next couple months, I expect us to go up to 122 and then eventually 130, probably by summer. So that's a slow and steady burner, just like Starbucks. Starbucks I like for long-term shares as well. Right now at 94. Okay, expect us back at 106 soon enough as well. And then eventually, like I said, long term, I've got big plans for Starbucks. Another $30 wouldn't be too far-fetched. Back up to those 2021 levels. Of got my lines marked there on where I really want at least to take profit with my first price target with Starbucks, and then I'll see what moves I make. But I'm liking what I see. So one thing I did want to address in this market, if I pull up SPY, as I've been saying last couple of days, we're a bit overextended, a bit overbought. If you look at the weekly chart, look at the daily chart and different other time frames, you'll see a similar situation. We're overextended, we're overbought. We've actually smashed all of my resistance levels now, dating back to November. So 3 months ago, we've actually smashed all my resistance levels, price targets, whatever you want to call them, and we've just broken past 500 before pulling back. I'm still bullish for the short term. Right now, we're in a very crazy market, but it's also unique. Your tech stocks are running. Crypto's running. The overall market's running. All this is happening at once. And stocks are making huge moves. AI is causing stocks to just fly up. I like it. I like what I see. And long may it continue. I made a tweet, a few weeks back saying the stock market only goes up, doesn't it? Obviously, it was tongue-in-cheek, but look, to be honest, that's exactly what's happening. November, we were at 415. We ran up 50%. We ran up $95, which is very incredible for SPY. $95 in 3 months is a ridiculous amount. So yeah, it's supposed to be an ETF trust, right? But at this point, it's looking like just your regular growth stock, honestly. Another thing we spotted in the Discord was Tesla after hours. I'll pull up the 4-hour chart here. Actually, I'll go even to the 1 hour. Very crazy wick there. Not sure what happened, but it pushed up to 195. Like I said, I think with Tesla, we push up to go lower. I think sell-offs are coming. That's why I've got my channel marked out there. So I think, like I said, we'll push off, sell off. And I'm expecting some short bullish momentum before we sell off. I think if you zoom in on these charts, on these candles, especially with Tesla, you got to spot these dojis, you got to spot these inverted hammers and hammer candles. There's a lot of weird price action happening with this one. But just keep your eyes out for the price movement intraday. I don't think this one's best to swing. I think it's better to trade this one intraday. But yeah, that's it for my midweek recap. Hope you enjoyed today. Also, happy Valentine's Day to those of you who do celebrate. Today was your day to shine. For me, every day is about showing love. So that's what you got to do. Show love by dropping a comment on this channel, dropping a comment on this video. Let me know your thoughts. Also show love by liking this video. Also subscribing if you're new around here. If you've not been here before, you know what we do. Stocks, investments, business. We're all about it on here. And that also invites me to tell you to come and check out the Discord. That's the first link in the description below, the Royal Trading Academy. We are live there every day. We discuss stocks there. We break down stocks. We talk about stocks. We do everything there. We've even got crypto sections. We've got betting sections. So if you want to jump into parlays, it's all there in the Discord. So check out the Royal Trading Academy. Second link in the description below is the stock option starter pack. That is 10 videos. You'll have access to those videos for life. Now in those videos, I talk about calls, puts, terminology, how to trade, my trading style, a load of different things. Go check out the stock option starter pack. You pay a one-time fee and you have access to that for life. And then check out my socials at The Wealth Prince on TikTok, Instagram and Twitter. But apart from that, make sure you guys are back here next time for another video. Now I've got some money to be making. You got some money to be making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.